Welcome to our YouTube channel. What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be showing you something very helpful. If you are curious about how to submit journal in Public Health Journal Sriwijaya University or Ilmu Kesehatan Masyarakat Universitas Sriwijaya, you need to see this video until end. So the first one is you can see our homepage. There is Jurnal Ilmu Kesehatan Masyarakat, and here is the definition of this page. It's a scientific peer-reviewed journal. It's published 3 times a year in March, July, and November by the Association of Public Health Scholars based in Faculty of Public Health, Sriwijaya University. The objectives are to share out, to develop, to facilitate research finding, to do with public health with the intention that it will give benefit to managers, decision makers, public health officers, health problem practitioners, lecturers, as well as students. The content of the journal includes literature review, research-based article dealing with the health, policy, and administrations, environmental health, occupational health and safety, public health nutrition, health promotion, epidemiology, biostatistics, behavioral sciences, and others related to public health challenges. In here you can see this journal was first published in 2010. Jikm has registered in the Crossref system with digital object identifier prefix 10.26553. It has been indexed by Directory of Open Access Journals, Indonesia Scientific Journal Database, Portal Garuda, Dimension, Google Scholar, Sinta3, Crossfair, Indonesia OneSearch, Skillit, and Base. We have collaboration with IAKMI, the Indonesia Public Health Association, and Persakmi, the Indonesian Public Health Union. The Memorandum of Understanding or MOU have attached. Article submission should be submitted through the journal submission system. Start March edition in 2019, all papers have published in English version. It also uses Authenticate to prevent any plagiarism in the manuscript. So here you can see the page menu is about contact us. We can see here. It's Contact Association of Public Health Scholars based in Faculty of Public Health, Sriwijaya University, Indralaya, Ogan, Ilir, South Sumatera, Indonesia. This is also have a phone and the number of fax and the WhatsApp number and our website at www.journal.fkm.unsri.ac.id. And you can see our email here, journal_fkm@fkm.unsri.ac.id. And the principal contact, Herawati Idris, and the support contact, Ima Francisca. And the next menu is Journal Aims and Scope. Journal Aims and Scope. Jurnal Ilmu Kesehatan Masyarakat or JIKM is a scientific peer-reviewed journal. Its aim are to share out, to develop, to facilitate research finding in public health that it will give benefit to managers, decision makers, public health officer, health program practitioners, lecturer, as well as students. The content of the journal includes literature review, research-based article dealing with first, health policy and administration. Second one is environmental health. The third one is occupational health and safety. And the next one is public health nutrition. And then health promotion and behavioral sciences. And then epidemiology and biostatistics. And others related to public health challenges. And the next one is editorial board. Editor-in-Chief, there is Herawati Idris, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Sriwijaya, Indonesia. And then the section editors, Inoy Trisnaini, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Sriwijaya, Indonesia. And then Amrina Rosyada, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Sriwijaya, Indonesia. And then the next one is Indah Purnamasari, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Sriwijaya, Indonesia. And then Yustini Ardila, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Sriwijaya, Indonesia. And here you can see editorial boards. Soja Jadi Keman, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Airlangga. Kuntoro, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Airlangga. And then Adi Heru Husodo, Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Gadjah Mada. Nasrim Kodim, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Indonesia. Adang Bahtiar, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Indonesia. Tan Malaka, Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Sriwijaya. Feni Haju, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Hasanuddin. And then the last but not least, Masros Tipaya Mongkolgul, Faculty of Public Health, Mahidol University. Then here you can see the technical editors. There is Rahmat Tili Razak, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Sriwijaya, Indonesia. And last but not least, Ima Francisca, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Sriwijaya, Indonesia. And then the next one, we can see the reviewers. There is Budi Aji, Indang Trihandini, Misna Niarti, Besral, Sori Muda, Sarumpait, Riko Januar Sitorus, Demsa Simbolon, Oktia Woro Kasmini H, Ede Surya Darmawan, Nurul Wida Jati. And then the next one, Kriswardani Suryawati, Rahayu India Sari, Rostika Flora, Hamzah Hashim, Asnawa Abdullah, Doni Hikmat Ramdan, Dr. Syed Al-Junid, Bagus Wija Narko. And the last but not least, Risma Adlia Syakura. Okay, the next one is Guide for Author. Author Guideline, Jurnal Ilmu Kesehatan Masyarakat, which was issued 3 times a year in March, July, and November, publishes a research-based article and literature-based paper in the prevailing public health science. Submission. The submission must not have been previously published and will never be published wholly or partially in the printed version elsewhere. For a more detailed guide for the author, see the article template attached. The manuscript should be submitted in OGS, not by email. The submission should be completed with, first, effective and clear title in 2 languages, Indonesia and English, with a maximum of 20 words. The second one, author's full name without titles, and co-authors if any email address. The next one is the institution address, road, city, zip code. And the last but not least is corresponding author email. And here you can see the abstract, introduction, method, and also the results. And then there is table 1, characteristic of respondents, then the discussion, conclusion, ethical standards, conflict of interest, acknowledgement, funding, and last but not least is the reference. And then we go to the next part on menu is publication ethic. On publication ethic, Jurnal Ilmu Kesehatan Masyarakat follows guideline commit on publication ethic or COPE in all aspects of publication ethics. Here you can see the others and the reviewers and also the editors. And we go to the next part is peer review process. Peer review process, the manuscript of Jurnal Ilmu Kesehatan Masyarakat is reviewed by peer reviewers and editorial board. All the review process are conducted in a blind review. The chief editor chooses the editor who will handle a manuscript. The editor made the decision who will be reviewers and makes the decisions. The chief of editor make decision There are some choices of the decision. They are accepted, minor revisions, major revision, and rejection. Before manuscript was sent, it is checked by authenticate to prevent plagiarism. The editor decided reviewers who will review a manuscript and asked them to review usually within 2 weeks. If reviewer mentioned that manuscript need revision, managing editor will return the manuscript to other and the other must return the revised manuscript in 2 weeks. The editor sent the revised manuscript to reviewers. After acceptance by section reviewer, the manuscript is forwarded to managing editor to be laid out. The chief editor would send an acceptance letter to the author. And then the next part of menu is article processing charges. The journal provides immediate open access to its content on the principle that making research freely available to the public supports a greater global exchange of knowledge. Article submission in Journal Ilmu Kesehatan Masyarakat is free on charge. Others are charged a handling fee of $35 or 500,000 rupiahs for each accepted manuscript in Journal Ilmu Kesehatan Masyarakat. Articles are freely available to public. And then the last but not least is journal indexing. And here you can see the journal indexing directory of open access journal, Google Scholar, Indonesia OneSearch, Dimension, Crossref, Base, Garuda, ABSco, Persakmi, Accredited Sinta3, Index Copernicus International, and the last but not least, PKP Index. So everybody, this is the page of Journal Ilmu Kesehatan Masyarakat Universitas Sriwijaya, and here the people behind of Journal Ilmu Kesehatan Masyarakat Universitas Sriwijaya.